Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Walk with Shay. And today we've got another video. I am doing a visual rerun of a video that I shot previously at home. This is the things to see along the Bakerloo Line. As you can see, behind me we have Elephant and Castle Station, which is the southern end of the line. I am going to be walking up through the Bakerloo Line, showing you various sites and so on. What to see and so on basically. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Walk with me, let's go. So guys, despite the name Elephant and Castle, there are no elephants and there are no castles in this area. What is in this area is a variety of things. Around this area you'll see a variety of retail stores, student accommodation and also a campus for London South Bank University. The name Elephant and Castle is derived from the pub that stands right on the corner of this junction. Obviously a lot of people will think that it is about an elephant and a castle, but it is just literally the pub. So let's have a look around the area and see what's around here. Walk with me, let's go. The most interesting thing for historians is this memorial behind me for Michael Faraday. So Michael Faraday was a famous chemist and physicist who studied it his whole entire life. Behind me is a tribute to him because he lived in the area until the age of 5 before he moved across the river up to Marylebone. As you can see here, it's not the most interesting thing, but it sits right in the middle of the junction. Here guys, you can see all the information regarding this memorial to Michael in terms of his date of birth and his date of death. So guys, that's all the information about there. I'm going to hop on the Bakerloo Line and go one stop to Lambeth North to a famous museum. Walk with me, let's go. Behind me is one of Britain's most famous museums, and in my opinion, the most underrated, the Imperial War Museum. So, established in 1917 during the First World War, or as they know, the Great War, this museum was designed to actually be a memorabilia and collect stories and artifacts from the war. As time's gone on, it has become a museum that has been used to commemorate all wars since the First World War over the last century. Believe it or not, this was not the original location of the first museum. The first museum is located in Crystal Palace, further down in South London, and I believe this is the third location that this museum has been in. I'm going to go in and have a look in a second anyway, but if you get a chance, have a look. They have a variety of various things on display, such as a Holocaust memorial, tributes to the British Air Force and Royal Navy, and so on and so forth. Collectively, there are 5 branches of this museum, and annually, between the 5 of them, they collect over 2 million visitors every single year who come down and see it. I can confirm that it is free to visit, but you can make a donation if you want to. I will do this museum in another video in a lot more detail. So I'm going to continue now, head over to Waterloo and see the next site along the Bakerloo Line. Also guys, literally right next to the museum is the Tibetan Peace Garden, which I'm standing in. So this garden was actually opened in 1999 by the Dalai Lama himself. The garden is actually very beautifully designed. We've literally done where it's done in like a circle motion, and there's also a tall memorial plaque as well located here, which is very cool. The place behind me needs no introduction. One of the most famous tourist attractions on the globe, the London Eye. Just outside of Waterloo Station, it's a very short walk, but the Eye itself has 32 pods that represent the 32 boroughs of London. You do have to pay to go on it, but it is a very good view. It has views of pretty much the whole city as well. Also as well, I believe you can actually book private pods, but they do cost more money. So come down and have a look. Also as well in the area, you've got the IMAX Cinema, which is literally across the road from Waterloo Station. The IMAX Cinema is famous for having the largest single screen in the whole of the UK. I have actually been in there myself as a kid. So come down and see it, have a look as well, and yeah, let's go to the next spot. Also as well, don't forget, next to the London Eye, you've got the London Aquarium and the London Dungeon as well. So you can do a 3-in-1. I believe there are some passes you can buy that cover all three. So have a look when you have time. Trafalgar Square is the geographical centre of London, and this is where everything happens. So when I arrived, there was actually a pride parade going on, but in the middle of Trafalgar Square, you can see Nelson's column, which commemorates Nelson's victory in the Battle of Trafalgar. Also, as well, you will find the National Museum art gallery. So, guys, as you can see, the queues round here are absolutely crazy. There's just mad numbers of people. I'm going to continue walking down the line now, head over to Piccadilly and Oxford Circus and so on. Let's keep it moving. Walk with me, let's go. Piccadilly is mostly famous for the famous screens above the road, but it is a massive hub of leisure shops, bars, restaurants, nightclubs, and there's some tourist spots near it as well, like Buckingham Palace, which is in Green Park. So guys, as you can see, the crowds here are absolutely crazy. We're about halfway through the video now, but Piccadilly Circus, as you can see, everything happens here. I'm going to head down and show you some more shopping areas in central London along the Bakerloo Line. We're not done yet, let's go. Walk with me. So guys, up ahead behind me is the Oxford Circus four-way junction, one of the most famous junctions in the city of London and the UK. Oxford Street is the busiest shopping street in Europe, and the junction that's behind me is where Oxford Street and Regent Street meets. Despite the name, there is no circus. Same thing as Piccadilly, there is no circus, but there are lots of shops there and so on to eat, buy stuff and so on. So let's have a look and check it out. Walk with me, let's go. Also, I forgot to mention, Oxford Street links Hyde Park on one end with Regent Street, and then on the other end you've got Tottenham Court Road and Holborn as well, so it's one long road. So guys, I'm standing here in London's Regent's Park, one of London's most famous parks and one of London's royal parks. The park itself is actually situated in a very circular motion, and there's so much things to see in here, including cafes, open air theatres, and even a zoo, which I'll talk about in another video. That is it guys for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I've got many more videos coming on each of the tube lines. Also as well, very quickly, there was some stuff in this video that I could have covered that I didn't, that I'll cover in other tube lines videos. So for example, Madame Tussauds and so on, Wembley Stadium, etc. In the meantime, don't forget to walk with me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.